Hello everyone, I just wanted to do another supplemental video on how to do a correlation. So I have this made up data here on GPA and expectations to do well in the class on a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being I think I'm going to do great in this class, 1 I think I'm going to do terrible in this class. So I want to show you how to do a correlation. So we're interested here in what's the relationship between GPA and expectations. Is it positive, meaning your GPA is positively associated with how well you think you're going to do in the class, or is it negatively associated, where the higher the GPA, the lower the expectations? So to do a correlation, we can do correlation in two different ways. So we can do, we can type it in using the more what's called syntax, where we can go equal and then correl, which is the term that they decided to use for correlation, and then parentheses. It says array 1, array 2. Basically, this is just the field of data that we're going to use. So for this one, I'm interested in GPA. So array 1 would be A2 to A31. And then I'll hit comma, as it says here, array 1, comma. So I have my array 1, comma, and then space. And I want array 2, so expectations. So I highlight that. And I get my array 2, and then the nifty little guide says to put another parentheses. Okay, great. I hit enter, and I get a correlation of 0.68, which is a pretty good correlation. So that's really interesting. So I guess not surprisingly, people with a higher GPA expect to do better in the class. Again, this is fictional data. The other way we can do this is to go to the Data Analysis tab and go to correlation, and it says input range. So what I would do here is I would go and highlight all my data. It kind of does it for me here. And then you pick the output range, which I'm just going to pick right here. That's my output range. And I hit OK. And there you go. It gives the same correlation as it does before, of 0.68. Again, let me show you how to do that again. So go to Data Analysis, Correlation, and it says Input Range. So what I'll do here this time is I will include GPA and expectations, and I'll just hit Labels in first row. So instead of saying column 1 and column 2 like this output, this last output, by putting labels in first row, that allows me to see the data. And this is particularly helpful if you have correlations between several variables going on. So here we go, 0.68. So I showed you two different ways to get your correlation. One is the equals correl, parentheses, the data for 1, array 1, comma, data for array 2, comma, 0.68. And the other one is to go to Data Analysis, Correlation. You go and highlight your variables all at once. There's no commas involved. Just highlight the data that you'd like. And then if you include the labels, hit Labels in first row. If you don't include the labels, don't click it. And then select an output range. I typically use the correl command. Again, correl, comma, and you can also type it in. So A2 to A31, comma, B2 to B31, comma. Oh, I need to put B there. 0.68. So hopefully, I know I ran through that quickly, but hopefully this helps you out understand how to calculate a correlation and then reflect back on the readings in the slides to understand what a 0.68 correlation means. Thank you.